Deshaun, how good did that touchdown feel the other day, getting back in the end zone again?
It felt pretty good. Just really getting that momentum back to myself. Just one of many. So it always feel good to get a touchdown and celebrate with your team.
Deshaun said earlier he's got to get back to having some fun. Do you feel like that's the way this offense needs to? Something this offense needs to do is just get back to having fun.
Yeah, really, we just gotta really get back into our rhythm. We're rhythm offense, and we just gotta just keep our intensity level high. And like once we're rolling, and we having fun with and everybody into the game, then we unstoppable. So that's the main thing. Like once we having fun out there, then there's really no stopping us.
How hard is it to find that rhythm when you're rotating so many receivers in and out, and there's so many options for Deshaun?
It's really not that hard because we have a lot of talent on our team, and everyone knows what to do. So it's really not that hard because everybody can make plays, and Deshaun has trust in all of us to really make plays. So that's why he can really rely on us. So I think that's the best thing about our offense.
What was the move like in the receiver room after all the drops on the side?
Yeah, it was kind of I wouldn't say it was just two down, but everybody know we could have did better because we set a higher standard for ourselves as a receiver group. So just going into this week, I know we're gonna probably prepare more and just get down our chemistry right back with Deshaun and just kind of stay up and keep each other whole because we all know what we capable as a receiver group and how dominant we are. So it should be better going on further into the season.
Can you explain that why you guys had that? I mean, was it just because one guy dropped it and then all of a sudden just when guys are making shots, they all just go in, and this was an instant where they weren't going in?
I say it was just kind of a team effort. I wouldn't just kind of put on the receivers. It was just certain things. Everybody just wasn't clicking on just certain things are part of the game, and it little things can affect a lot of things throughout the game. So I just say it was just mostly a team effort. It wasn't just only on our receivers that made bad plays. But I always say, it's stuff that we can control and that we can handle. So it's all gonna be improvement.
Why do you think it's been like this a couple of weeks? You said this team knows how dominant it can be. We all saw that last year.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are expected to be, this super offense coming into the season. Why do you think it's been slow getting going?
Maybe because we just have a higher standard, and maybe we just probably going out there more nonchalant, but we just gotta really get our focus level and maybe practice a little bit more on just the little things and not just maybe the bigger things, and that's kind of basically it. But it's like I said, it's all stuff that we can control. It ain't really nothing that the coaches can do. It's all just the players as their self and their intellectual self, really just trying to control it. So it's like I said, it's something we can control. So
Is there something to be said about the fact that you guys were right at the top? You were right there. But it takes so long. You want to get back there tomorrow, but it takes so long to get there. Is that hard to wrap your mind around?
Not really. We take it game by game. We're not really trying to focus on who the best is. Only the second game of the season, so we still got a long season, and it's a lot of stuff that can go in the season. So we're really just taking it day by day, practice by practice, every minute by minute, just really trying to get better as a team, and so we can build and keep our offense in a higher standard as it's always been. So.
The Auburn game frustrating for you at all? I know Deshaun missed you once or twice, and you didn't make a lot of plays in that game. But how frustrating was that? Were you able to just stay patient, knowing your plays would come?
Yeah, I'm always a humble and patient guy. And I know we got a lot of athletes on the field, and it's only one ball. So, but hey, every night not going to be my night or anything. I'm not looking for every day to be my night. I just know once the ball is coming to me, I just know I need to make a play. But other than that, Auburn game was just fine. We made improvements of it, and he found me a little bit more this week, and found a lot of other receivers. So my enjoyment is to see everybody else doing their thing other than me. I'd rather be around a whole receiver group that's doing their thing and having a positive vibe. So that's what kind of helps me.
The plays that you had to make on Saturday, a couple of plays that maybe could have resulted in touchdowns. What's the difference between taking all the things you got to do right to get to that point and then converting for touchdowns or big plays or whatever? For Deon Cain specifically, what is that sort of that next thing that you've got to convert?
Basically just finishing plays. Some of them catches that I had, I could have made a better effort to that, and just kind of staying more focused on just locking in onto the ball and stop worrying about a lot of things. Maybe because like I asked like a lot of questions like how did this happen and stuff like that, and I should just really just dig deep into myself and really like go make them plays like without no questions or worries about anything. But from now on, I'll probably just be making more bigger plays than that. So just like I'm gonna practice a little bit more harder just for myself and really just get more into like focusing on just like the little things like my technique, going attacking the balls, like just little stuff like that, just to make me better as a player.
Is there a tendency to get lax when you've beaten your man, you've done what you're supposed to do, and you sort of assume the catch?
Yeah, it is, because like everyone says, the wide open ball is kind of the hardest ones to concentrate on. So it's just maybe just like little things, just like staying focused on just like the little things, like the ball's coming, just staying focused on it, catching it, tucking it, like little stuff like that. But it's all just improvement as myself, and then that's a little something I just need to work on.
Deon, I'll go ahead. Since we're a small group, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. First time we've talked to you since prior to the Orange Bowl. What was it like when you got the word you're not going to play from Coach Lee?
It was a little tough on my behalf, and I just take the blame for it, just not really making smart decisions on my own. And but I improved as like myself, and like really seeing the bigger picture about like this football team and like just myself in general and like what I want to accomplish in life. So yeah, it was a tough time for me, but it's also a time for me to like figure out myself and like have my plan of what I want to do while I'm here. So it was just, I think it was a little time that I needed.
Did you watch the game?
I watched the Orange Bowl, but I didn't watch the national championship.
Why is that?
Maybe because like I felt like I know I wanted to be in that game, and it's just I don't know. It's just I just couldn't watch it like without myself and like being in that predicament, because I know how hard like our team worked that year, and I know like just like me, it felt like I let my team down just not being in that game. But that was just kind of basically it. But I mean, I could say I finished the game maybe this summer. I watched it like on YouTube and I finished that. But I really seen like what happened and everything. And it was a hard moment for me just to watch it, but it's all fine now. Like I'm back with the team and we all in good grace.
Did you watch it and think, man, if I would have been there, maybe that wouldn't have happened there, and we could have done that?
Can't really say, because maybe I could have been in there dropping passes or maybe missed assignments too. But I mean, I can't really just say I could have made this play and made that, like if I wasn't physically there. But I just know like my team could have needed me just probably in like certain situations throughout the game.
What changes have you had to make, even since the Miami game when you were suspended for that last year?
Just really just like holding myself accountable on and off the field. Just little things like that. And it wasn't nothing like too major that I was getting into. It was just like just holding myself accountable, being like I was young. Just really had to grow up and like see the bigger pictures of the college life. So that was basically it.
Did somebody grab you by the reins and say, hey, look, you need to wake up, you got this great opportunity? Or did you have anybody help steer you that way?
Mostly I could just say my mother. She kind of just kept me like in a positive vibe and just showed me like what was really in front of me. But like really like I can't say like I did it on my own. Like I mean I got more closer to my family and like really trying to like get in touch with them, and like cause I know and they know like I have like a big future in front of me and like goals that I want to set. And I've been doing this like working towards like basically my whole life, so it ain't really like nothing to really throw away. And I just really had to sit down deep and like know myself and just like kind of just put what I want to do further on. So
When the coaches hang your Clemson future out in front and say you got to do A, B, C, and D, how do you react?
I reacted fine to it, just because it made me more maturity, like just I guess like doing duties and like actually doing like what they want you to do, requirement, not trying to like go around the program, beat the program, anything, just really doing it the right way. So it actually felt good, and it made me a better person.
Coach, when you said no spring practice for you, just going to have to watch, what did that do for you? Were you able to kind of take a different approach to the game, being able to watch it rather than participating? And then how thankful were you that Deshaun would stay after and throw?
It was actually a great time for me, actually, because I learned more of the playbook, like actually learning other positions and like actually under the whole concept of the playbook and like why do we run this, why do we do this, like certain things. And then plus over that time, like I'll put in extra time on by myself, maybe weight running or like weight training or running routes just by myself. But very fortunate and thankful that Deshaun, like after practice, stay after me after the hard practice stuff, is just throw a few routes. All I needed just to always just keep our timing down. That was it. But I was doing a lot of stuff on my own just to get myself bigger and like faster and stronger. Like throughout the whole time, I gained like over 15 pounds and really just got myself strong and like mentally focused. Like, cause I knew the upcoming season that we had was gonna be great. So I know I need to get ready for it.
How hard was it to watch those spring practices and see all the other receivers competing and know that you should be out there what you want?
I wouldn't say it wasn't that hard because, I know what we're capable of, and, our team was, like, my teammates know, like what I'm capable of, too, so it's not like I wasn't, like, really missing too much, and I just know, like, we have, like, a good depth, a variety of other people that are just as good as me, so it really wasn't too bad for me.
Did you have a moment where Dabo said you're back? I mean, did you guys have that moment where he's like, okay, now you're back in completely?
What do you technically mean by, like the moment?
Like he would say to us, well, he's doing everything we need him to do, but he's still not back with the team. Or, this was like all through the spring and the summer.
I really don't know like the answer to that. It's kind of
Reinstated at any point?
no. It was just I was always on the team. It was just the fact that I just couldn't participate during spring. Like I was still always on the team. I was still working out, still waking up 6:30 in the morning, like going to training and all that stuff. So it wasn't like I was just separated from the team. I was still on the team. It's just I just wasn't practicing.
Was it time before summer workouts when the coach said, okay, you can do everything full with the team?
It was just basically the spring. I just couldn't practice, but like summer workouts, once that started, I was doing all that 7-on-7 on skills and drills, all that. I was doing everything because I was, fully back. Like once the summer hit, I was just out just for the spring. That was it.
I gotta know, what were you doing during the national championship? Did you turn your phone off? Did you go to the movies just to stay away?
What did I do on national championship? I think.
It sounds like an impossible task to keep from knowing what was
I don't really remember what I did. I think I was probably with my girlfriend. Maybe we probably went out to eat or something like that. But I don't.
Nobody came up to you and said, "Hey, Clemson's up 24-21" or anything.
Nah, I don't think so. Even though it was playing all over the place, but I was just mostly just kind of like to myself, just trying to get my mind off of everything because it was like a lot of adversity that coming my way. So we really just need to get my mind off of just like football for a second, just find a wholesome to myself, really.
When did you find out Clemson lost?
It was that night. Yeah, of course I had to see did we win or lose, but it was that night. But I didn't watch the details of the game. So.
Did you ever consider leaving the program after getting suspended?
Oh no! I would never leave this program because they haven't done nothing bad to me. I put this program on a pedestal. They've done a lot of stuff to help me. It's just I wasn't just mature enough to really see the opportunity that it was giving me. So.
Have you? I'm assuming you have. You, Chris, when you had the heart where he's said, okay, it's 2 strikes, 1 more. Have you had that?
Nah, mostly it was just little things on my behalf, and it was I guess his decision just to sit me out because he see I wasn't maybe I was kind of affecting the team a little bit because of my decisions, and I felt like I did that too. So maybe at the time I didn't understand why he was doing it, but then it was just I understand why he was doing it because he still has a program and team to run, and you don't want nothing really to make I guess our whole program look bad. So I had to really sit down and realize that I need to get myself right to really help this team.
You mentioned the weight you put on during the offseason. Do you find that extra muscle that is giving you a big advantage? Is a noticeable difference as far as getting separation and that sort of thing?
Yeah, I guess it's just my body now. I'm 210, 215 right now, so it's kind of helped me use my weight a little bit better, to get off routes, separation. I'm still fast as lightning, so I'm still separating with the speed, but it's also just body control, using that as an advantage, to go attack the ball or just really cause separation between me and the corner.
When you were away from the team, when you weren't allowed to practice, what did the coaches continue to do to help you get through that?
Just a lot of encouragement, really just keeping me up, advising through all the things I had to do. They was just encouraging me really just to stay on task because it's just other future goals that they had in mind. That's the offense standpoint and just me contributing to the team.
Just for clarification, you had your notifications on for the ESPN app on the score?
Actually, I turned all that off. So I really didn't even try to keep up with it. Like I said, I was just trying to get my mind off football. So really, I kind of turned all those kind of applications off. But.
Buddy, good.
Thanks, Deon.
Thanks, Deon.
No problem.